Today we take a look at how Tesla wants to double production to produce 1 million cars in 2021. Double the output of last year. This is Hypercar Global, the channel where we focus on the Cybertruck, Tesla and the electric vehicle market. Let's get into the video. Tesla beat the odds and delivered 500,000 cars in 2020. Can it honestly double that number this year? Tesla officially released its final 2020 production and delivery report. Surprisingly, at least to some, the company delivered a whopping 500,000 cars in one of the most difficult years our country has ever seen. What does the future hold? Every time a company hits a milestone, the focus shifts to what lies ahead. Can Tesla deliver 1 million cars in 2021? Should the company even suggest an attempt to do so? Tesla's growth story is truly amazing, and it has only just begun. The automaker's next goal may be to deliver 1 million cars in a year. However, 2021 may not be the year to focus on. This is because Tesla is currently expanding factories and building additional factories across the globe. It has plans to significantly ramp up its production and delivery efforts in the coming years. But, for now, Tesla only has 2 working factories, which arguably makes 1 million annual deliveries seem like a tall order. In a few years, when Tesla has 2 fully functional factories in the US, potentially a battery factory on our shores as well, and at least 2 working factories overseas, huge growth seems imminent. 2021 stands to be a major transitional year in Tesla's growth story. Still, Tesla owner and data expert Ben Sullins takes a look at the odds of Tesla delivering 1 million cars this calendar year. Elon Musk, in a call with employees, said Tesla will produce 1 million cars in 2021. According to leaks, Elon Musk held a company-wide call with Tesla employees. And on the call, he said Tesla will produce 1 million vehicles in 2021, but 2022 should be even better. Tesla hasn't put out a specific production and delivery guideline for the fiscal year 2021. Elon Musk has said on multiple occasions he plans for Tesla to grow production capacity by around 50% for the foreseeable future. However, for 2021, Tesla said the company was planning to grow production capacity by more than 50%. But, Tesla didn't give an exact number for what the expected production capacity increase will be. Writing in the company's Q4 2020 investor deck, Tesla said, "We are planning to grow our manufacturing capacity as quickly as possible. Over a multi-year horizon, we expect to achieve a 50% average annual growth in vehicle deliveries. In some years we may grow faster, which we expect to be the case in 2021. The rate of growth will depend on our equipment capacity, operational efficiency, and the capacity and stability of the supply chain." Read Tesla's production outlook in its entirety. However, now we might have more information on what Tesla meant by growing faster than 50% this year. Sawyer Merritt, a Tesla enthusiast and shareholder, says he has heard from multiple sources inside Tesla that Elon Musk held a company-wide call with employees. And during the call, Musk said, Tesla could produce and deliver 1 million cars this year. If this comes true, it will be a 100% growth in Tesla's production capacity. Musk also added Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory was expanding a lot and that 2022 should be even better. These numbers might not be too surprising given Tesla has already said it has an installed annual production capacity of 1.05 million vehicles a year. That's 100,000 Model S and X, 500,000 Model 3 and Model Y in Fremont, California, and 450,000 Model 3 and Model Y in Giga Shanghai. However, installed capacity doesn't mean that's how many vehicles Tesla will produce. For example, Tesla is still ramping up Model Y production in Fremont. The company also just started producing Model Y in Giga Shanghai in December 2020. Not to mention the Model S and X production lines have basically been shut down since January. Retooling has probably finished by now and refreshed Model S and X should start rolling off the line in meaningful numbers any day now. Still, it's unlikely Tesla will hit the 1 million number using the installed capacity it already has. However, Tesla has a lot of new production capacity coming in the second half of this year. Tesla's Berlin Gigafactory is expected to begin producing Model Y vehicles with 4,680 cells in July. Following that, the Giga Texas should also come online soon after. Given all the new technologies coming with Tesla's 4th and 5th Gigafactories, There is a chance start of production could slip by few months, ergo affecting delivery numbers for this year. However, if Tesla is able to quickly ramp up production in those facilities, there is a chance Tesla could even produce more than 1 million vehicles this year. Nevertheless, whatever the final production number ends up being, and even if Tesla doesn't end up exactly hitting the 1 million vehicles number, growing a complex manufacturing operation close to 100% a year is still truly mind-boggling. And if Tesla continues with its expansion, the company will certainly meet its long-term goal of producing 20 million vehicles in a year by 2030. This would make Tesla the biggest automaker in the world. Currently, the biggest car manufacturers are VW and Toyota, which produce around 10 million vehicles a year. So what do you think? Will Tesla be able to produce 1 million vehicles in 2021? And do you think Giga Berlin and Giga Texas will be up running? Also, what do you think about Tesla's long-term goal of producing 20 million vehicles annually by 2030? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Tesla's record month in China, doubled registrations in March 2021. Tesla registrations in China rise to a surprisingly record month with nearly 35,000 cars registered in March in the country. Fresh data released by the China Automotive Information Net, CAIN, shows that Tesla vehicle registrations surged to 34,635 in March, a new single-month record that virtually propelled the electric automaker into one of the most surprising quarters in company history. The 34,635 cars that Tesla successfully registered to Chinese customers was a near doubling compared to the 18,155 February registrations the automaker recorded just 1 month prior. Bloomberg also reported that the March 2021 numbers had nearly tripled compared to March 2020 figures when sales were disrupted by the COVID-19 pandemic that halted production at Tesla's Giga Shanghai production plant for several weeks. The EV Sales blog shows around 11,280 units sold in China in March 2020. Bloomberg notes that rising demand in China helped Elon Musk's electric vehicle company deliver 184,800 cars worldwide in first quarter. The figure trounced the 169,850 average estimate in a Bloomberg survey of analysts and beat the fourth quarter result by about 4,000 vehicles. This shows that Elon Musk was right about Tesla's demand in China. China in the long term will be our biggest market, both where we make the most number of vehicles and where we have the most number of customers, Musk said recently. I'd like to strike an optimistic note, and I'm very confident that the future of China is going to be great and that China is headed towards being the biggest economy in the world and a lot of prosperity in the future. Musk's predictions about China were expected. The automaker's presence in the country has been electrifying since Tesla started delivering cars to owners in early 2020. Since then, growth has been the word to describe the company's performance, and the Model 3 and Model Y have been the driving factors. The two vehicles have catered to the typical Chinese car buyer because of their affordability, and the several variants that both models offer match any driving style. The Model 3 has stood the test of time, managing to maintain a top 3 position in Chinese sales charts since its introduction to the market in January 2020, writes Joey Klender in Teslarati. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and comment. Tesla is the future, and I will respond to every comment.